Today we're going to be doing a guess the game by its review. Basically, for every game you guess correctly, you get 3 points. For every correct series you guess, you get 1 point. Let's dive into it. Here's the first review for our first game. To this day, this game is an all-time classic with memorable story, captivating characters, and fun gameplay. The best blank RPG, hands down. The censor bar is a little too big because I just want to make sure you don't see it. Our next review is by Chaotic Weapon. He gives the game a 10 out of 10. Amazing game. Story is so fun and well written. Great cast of characters and fun gameplay. That is literally all of the reviews on this game, so I'll give you a few seconds to guess which game it is. A hint here is that it is a Nintendo classic. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game was Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. Next review is a 6. The combat system of game name is very different from previous blank games. You won't be forcibly dragged into battle by blanks, crash like before. Instead, you get killed by a blank if you are too close to them. Furthermore, boss battles in blank are very different. You have to watch the boss's moves and keep dodging until the boss is tired, so you can use your own blanks to battle with it. To get higher level blanks to listen to your commands, you'll have to complete quests, which means capturing and battling the same kinds of blanks over and over again. This process can be repetitive and boring. Now, next review of the game. This next review is from a critic. Blank came out just a few months after the Blank and Blank remakes. Isn't that too soon? Actually, no. Blank is the most innovative, revolutionary, and maybe simply the best Blank game of the last decade. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to guess what game or what series it may be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game was Pokemon Legends Arceus. The next game, I believe this game is an experience. When I played for the first time, I was a kid, and I've loved the game since then. Nowadays, I'm 18 years old, and I am still loving the game, the concept, the atmosphere. This is a must-play for me and a lot of people who loves adventure games. That will narrow it down a lot for you. Next review, a wonderful experience that tells a fun story. While the game can be completed in anywhere from 10 to 12 hours, the pacing feels just right. If you're ever remotely interested in an adventure title without the words legend and Zelda in it, then Blank is the first title you should check out. This next review will basically narrow it down so much that you will be able to tell exactly what game it is. It gives so much information. Are you ready? The review is awesome. Awesome. Yep, it was that game all along. Video games are cool and all, but every now and then, however, you strike solid gold. And if it's Super Mario 64 gaming's A Hard Day's Night, then Blank is surely its Let It Be. Now, this is the final review. I'll give you a few seconds to guess what the game is. 5, 4, 3, 2, Actually, I'll give you a hint first. The hint is that this is a game by Ubisoft, and that this is an old game. So, PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3, I'll give you a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The game was Beyond Good and Evil. Next game. Gaslighting children to making them believe you are not the blank is extremely fun. I've never found a better use of my time than yelling at 3-year-olds with an Oculus Quest 2 that their mom brought for them. So, yes, this is a VR game. If you can guess exactly what VR game, then you'll get an extra point. And let's just go to the next review, I guess. So, our next review Next review. Blank VR is a perfectly faithful adaptation of the PC game into the world of VR, especially that of its older roots without things like the rules, which I prefer. However, since it's just blank but in VR, you're not getting anything new other than the initial surprise factor of being in the blank, but in VR. Wow. So yeah, this game does have roles, and it is a PC game, so that narrows it down quite a bit. It can be played on PC. It can be played on another platform that is not VR. So actually, it can be played on every platform. Let's go to the next review. The next review is this is a very good game, and I played for 10 hours already. People are a little toxic, but that's okay. The tasks are very well ported into VR, and 3D models are also really good. So now you know it's a 3D game. This has been a lot of information, so I'm going to give you a few seconds to gather up your information because this is the last review. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to gather information and guess the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The game was Among Us VR. Next game. This game saved my friend Bellin from a certain disease, and now he is a epic god gamer at blank. Next review, despite its junior stylings and mountain of cosmetic items, Blank's combat and construction fundamentals are strong enough to sustain weeks and months of gameplay. As it nears final release, it's only going to get stronger! Yeah, anyways, next review. Final review, final game, whether we're talking aesthetics or the accessibility of gameplay, all is good for Blank, which provides a beautiful vision of what Battle Royale should be. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to guess the game. You probably already guessed it because it's a pretty easy one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The game was Fortnite Battle Royale.